Whoa. Drop the phone. I just watched Whistlin Diesel, his video. He's from Indiana and I'm from Indiana, so I live in South Carolina now, but I am from Indianapolis, Indiana. He's from somewhere up north of Indianapolis. Anyway, he tears a bunch of stuff up on the internet, and it's entertaining for not me, but other people. But anyway, you got to see his heart today. He busted somebody with these cameras on his property that this old dude, 60 years old, stole a bunch of his shit, and they got him right on camera doing it. And it's like, how embarrassing. Reduced the guy to tears, and cops are there right in front of his wife, and God almighty. Cured that dude of stealing, I'll guarantee you. I did a similar thing when I was, maybe he had the same problem as I did. I was like 8 or 9 years old, something like that. And there was this miniature golf course that was closed for the winter, and their storage bin, the door was, you could slide through. It was locked, but you could slide through. And I thought, well, okay. So I thought it was just perfectly okay to slide through, take their golf clubs, take the golf balls, and hand them out to all my friends. Just didn't even click in my mind that you're not supposed to do that. Charlie, where you at? Until a couple of days later, when the cop starts coming around asking people, hey, you know anybody that might have broke into that shed? Oh my God. It went bing, hey, that was me. And I was just in absolute terror. I took off from the, hello, Charlie. What are you doing, boy? And walked home from it was where we used to play Little League baseball. I was dropped off by my mom. It's a long walk. But I took off, man. And every car that came along, I thought it was that cop coming to get me. That caused me, to this day, I think I got mental problems from that. Don't have no clue why I thought it was okay to steal that shit. No idea. In my mind, it was like, oh, sure. You can get in there. You can take them. It's all right. Boy, oh boy. I think pretty much cured me. I think in high school we used to do some weird shit. Went around stealing old Volkswagens. You open the front hood and they had a spare tire. One had this brilliant idea because I was building a dune buggy to steal people's spare tires. So I had like 10 of them or whatever. And then I took those and traded them for some Indy 500 tires. And they always went flat, and it was always just a big bust. It was just the karma was what it was from stealing that shit. And then another thing we used to do, nobody had any money, so, and $1 worth of gas would drive me around most of the night. We'd go into people's garages and steal their lawnmower gas and put the lawnmower gas in the car and then leave the can out front of their house. That was kind of funny there. Another time I had a 66 Nova, and they have a gas cap on the side, and I guess I'd lost the stock one and had to put an ugly one on there, and I saw a guy had a chrome one, so I took his chrome one and put mine. I think that's how I have it. I think it's either I imagine, okay, I did it at least one time, but I think I might have come back even and gave him his back and took the new one he bought. Another time we stole some guy's stereo out of his car, and I was mounting it in my car. I'd cut a hole in the dash. Talking about karma. And then my friend who was with us pulls up and goes, "Hey, so-and-so saw us steal his stereo. You got to give it back." So here I am with a big hole in my dashboard. No stereo. Stealing just doesn't pay off, folks. It just doesn't pay off. I guess the bad guys in our planet right now are finally getting that message. So what's happening now? Day before Christmas, Jesus was born. You can't even say his birth date on the internet because you get blocked. It was September, and then picture 2 1s. That's when he was actually born. And excuse me, I'm gonna make a noise. This is when the coyotes are out. And they were out last night. We had to lock our house up so the dogs and cats couldn't go out. Tried to send them a message. Tried to send them a message to go on up the river, and they can go up this river. Just go up this river. There's mountains over there, but there's better mountains over there. If they just follow that river up, they can live in a paradise with lots of food. They have a paradise here on Jurassic Park, but there's no food. So they come up and eat our animals. And we've lost 2 beloved, wonderful, beautiful kitty cats to the coyotes, we assume. And we don't want to give them any more. I could place food out here for them, but then, God, how do I keep that going? And what do coyotes eat, right? I know ECETI, James Gilliam was talking about animals were eating their, something about eating their gardens and stuff like that. And he somehow got in touch with their spirit and made a deal with them, you know. You can eat this and you can eat that, but leave this and leave that. And from that day on, that's the way it was. Come here, Coopy. Cheese time. Cheese time. You ready? Go catch it. Hell no. Charlie with his... Never mind, I'm not gonna say that. Anyway, what's happening now? Christmas Eve. Jesus was really born in September. The people who did 911, I guarantee you, knew that. That's why they did it on that day. He died at 33 years old. Probably had to die by then because he had to be sin-free. And how he lived 33 years sin-free, I can't make it 33 minutes. But anyways, everybody's just holding their breath, waiting for something to happen. I know the bad guys have been given an ultimatum. They've arranged a sort of a prison planet for them to go to if they will give us everything they know and have done, and spells and all that shit. They will be allowed to take a portal that's on Antarctica, that place on the lower part of the globe. There's a portal there, and they will be allowed to go to that planet and live. Somebody said 25,000 years. I don't know how long they live, but and they're all up for going there because they want to try what they did here again. And so I don't know how that's going to work out. Elaine Dannon said a prison planet to the ETs is a place where they rehab. They take these people and try to rehab them, get them to turn towards the light. And, so I don't know. And everybody on the planet would be a known felon, so you'd be amongst. You wouldn't be an outcast. You'd all be outcasts, you know. So that's interesting. They're supposed to leave. They were given 5 months to leave, and I think that 5 months ended December 15th. So, and Janine Tarot by Janine, she even picked up. Shit, I shouldn't have said her name. She picked up on that through tarot reading and her prophetic abilities. She picked up on that months ago, back in October, before Elena Dannon and Dr. Michael, and then Sala made it public that they got it straight from the ETs that's what was happening. So Watch the, ow! That's my fingers, dog. So that's what's happening with them. So basically our planet is free of those assholes, or going to be. The negative ETs that were here have been on off for about a month now, and so utopia is coming. It's just not here yet, so hang in there.